Good evening, everyone. Today we are making citrus herb salmon and green beans in the quick cooker. And I just wanted to show you the family at work. So this is Tyler prepping the shallots and parsley. You can say hi, Kai.
Hi.
And over here we have Jaden. Jaden is prepping the orange juice, and he did the rinds. He grated the orange rind before. So this is my team at work here, and they help me with all the prep, which isn't that lovely? And Ravel also put on the rice. So he already put on the rice in my rock crock everyday pan. So that's already boiled and it's been taken off the heat. And now I'm not going to open it, but it's basically going to come out absolutely perfect rice. So it just sits there patiently waiting for the rest of the meal to cook. So he just fried up the rice in a little butter, brought it to a boil, took it off the heat, and it's going to sit there and it'll be just perfect when we're ready to eat. So I still have a little bit of prepping to do, and I'll be right back. Hi again. So I put my quick cooker on sear. So the oil should be nice and hot. 2 teaspoons of oil because I'm doubling the recipe. So just put in my shallots, which Kyler kindly chopped up for me, and green beans, which Jaden nicely chopped up for me, bell pepper, and now I am just going to fry that up. So once this is fried, it is going to go in the ceramic pot, which is right here. So I'm actually going to be just frying this out, then I'm going to be taking it out and sticking it in the ceramic pot. And then I'm going to be cooking the salmon fillets in the orange juice and thyme sprigs. Everything together. So the salmon is on the bottom, and then the ceramic pot with my veggies are going to be on top. And once the quick cooker comes to pressure, which takes a few minutes, probably about 10 minutes, the actual cooking is going to be like 2 minutes. And then dinner will be ready. So yeah, so I am going to be back. I'm just going to let this cook for about 3 minutes. And actually these have to cook, sorry, I said 3 minutes. It's actually more like 6 minutes. So while that's cooking, in here, I just want to show you what that looks like. Look, I'm not getting the angle. There you go. So while that's cooking, I'm just going to season my salmon fillets, which are right here. So I'm just going to salt and pepper them. And salt. I never know where I put my salt in this house. My salt is always all over the place. It's one of my kitchen challenges. It's not a big kitchen challenge. There. Rub that in a little bit. There. I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay. So we just want these green beans to brown a little bit. I actually think that is good. So I am now going to cancel that. And I am going to put my bean mixture in the ceramic cooker. Do. Go. Go. Now I'm going to put this, whoops. I'm going to put this flexible lid on the top of my ceramic cooker, and that is actually going to lay on top of the salmon. There we go. So the veggies are still quite crisp, like they're not cooked yet. They're just been browned. So I'm just going to put that to the side for now. Now I already seasoned, as you saw, the fish. So now I am going to add the orange juice. So I doubled the recipe. So there is a cup of orange juice in here. And I am going to add sprigs of thyme. And then I am going to add the salmon right in there. And I'm going to swish it around a bit. Make sure it's well covered with the orange juice, well mixed. Here we go. We're going to put it right on the salmon. And then we are going to put the quick cooker onto the fish setting, which is right over here. Fish seafood. Start. And now I have to, I'm always challenged with this when I'm doing it. Oh, did better that time. And now I'm just going to press start. So it's coming, you can see it's going around, it's coming to pressure. So here I have to make sure that everything is up and that there's these two little diagrams that have to look at each other. And that way you know that it's going to come to pressure properly. And then when it does fully come to pressure, there's a little red button here that's going to pop up, and then you know it's under pressure. So it will take a few minutes for it to come to pressure. So I'm going to just pause because we don't need to wait on that together. So it took about, I'd say 15 minutes for the pressure cooker to come up to pressure. And then the cooking time was actually 2 minutes. So it just rang. So I am going to cancel it. And then now I'm going to relieve the pressure by pushing the pressure valve here, which is always really exciting. Let's see if it lets me open it. Yes. There we go. So now I will very carefully lift the ceramic pot out of the, I need a cutting board. Lift the ceramic pot out of the cooker, the quick cooker. And I'm gonna put some salt. So yeah, actually, normally with the wire rack, so the salmon is in there cooking in its nice orange thyme sauce. See that? I need to get a webcam, right? And then you normally put the wire rack, and then you put this ceramic pot on top of that. But as I said, I don't know where my wire rack is, and frankly, it doesn't really matter very much. And so here is my bean mixture. So I'm going to add some salt to that. Something like that. So this is a herb butter mixture. So there's orange zest in there. Actually, there's 3 tablespoons of butter. There's 1 teaspoon of orange zest, and there's 2 teaspoons each of fresh thyme and parsley leaves. So that's my herb butter. So I'm just going to mix some of that in my bean mixture here. Maybe that's a little too much, more or less. And give it a nice, lovely orange flavor. And I think these beans are perfectly cooked. So I put them in when they were quite, I just wanted to brown them. They were, they weren't cooked at that point. But now if I taste it, still tender crisp. So not overcooked at all. So that's great. I'm just going to put that over here so it doesn't cool down too much. And I'm going to, it's okay, it's fine where it is. So basically now, this is done. And so when I serve it, so here I'll serve a plate. So you can see what the finished product looks like. So we have our lovely rice that's already all cooked. In the rock crock. And I know I go on and on about this, but the rice is so perfectly cooked, which gives me great satisfaction. So I'm just going to put the rice, and then I'm going to put the green bean mixture. And then we're going to put the salmon fillet on top. Get a nice chunk here. That's a big chunk actually. Not too much. I'm going to put a little sauce on that. A little bit of the orange sauce. And there we go. that is dinner. So it's the citrus herb salmon and green beans, and I will post the recipe as usual in the comments. So from start to finish, I mean, I did get help from the family with prepping stuff, but from the start of the production to serving dinner, less than an hour, I would say overall, probably about 45 minutes in total. So bon appetit, and have a lovely day or evening. And until next time, bye.